Well, this sucked. I guess I didn't expect it that much, but yeah, I guess there's no doubt about it. This sucked. A lot. Really sucked. Okay. Alright, just keep it together. Don't get angry, although... Oh boy. This is gonna be much harder than I thought, but... Anyways, hey guys, this is Ackleyattack4427 here with a brand new thoughts video for all of you guys, and yeah, I guess it's pretty obvious right now that during the time I'm recording this, I'm actually shooting this back to back with a previous thoughts video that I did, but yeah, I just need to get this out much quicker than I need to get this out, just so that I can finally set all this aside, get back into working on what I need to work on, and continue on with life in general. So it's pretty much all I can do for all of you guys. So, but yeah, I guess right about now, I think if you may recall from the last thoughts video that I did, where of course I talked about Pokemon Journeys on Netflix, I think I pretty much, yeah, I think I'm doing these series of video thoughts for all of you guys based on the poll that I did on my community tab on both of my YouTube channels, determining on what I'll be talking about for my thoughts videos right up now. So yeah, I guess pretty much. Yeah, and with, of course, believe it or not, Pokemon Journeys actually garnering up the most votes right about now, so I actually did that in the last video, so basically to follow up with that, I think I might as well talk about the movie, yes, movie this time, that actually came second place in the amount of votes that I did, so I'm basically talking about this one next, so yeah, that's pretty much what I thought I would do, and believe it or not, I did get out of actually seeing it earlier tonight, again, depending when I'm recording this right about now, but yeah, I guess oddly enough, pretty much since last time when I talked about Pokemon Journeys on Netflix, I guess it makes sense for me to, of course, get right on to Disney Plus once again as we speak, because, yeah, oddly enough, Disney Plus, I think in regards of my thoughts videos on what I talked about with, of course, Disney Plus, I have seen a lot of good stuff throughout my time on my thoughts videos this year on that streaming service. Yeah, being, of course, Timmy Failure, Hamilton, The One and Only Ivan, and the latest Phineas and Ferb movie, so... But yeah, I guess right about now, I think I might as well talk about the movie that I did have listed in my poll, but I honestly didn't expect it for how bad this actually turned out. And I don't mean it's actually bagging short. Wait, no, I mean this is really bad. I mean the kind of bad that is incredibly boring, to say the least. So yeah, following up to Pokemon Journeys, I think for today's thoughts video, I'm going to be talking about Artemis Fowl. So yeah, that's pretty much what I need to talk about for this thoughts video. But yeah, you thought I was going to talk about the live-action Mulan remake that just recently came out, right? Well, I wish I would. If they didn't make me pay $30 to actually see it on their streaming service, to which I'm still mad at that, but yeah, I wish I could have obviously seen that instead, but I couldn't. I just couldn't because, well, I did have it listed in my poll, and you guys wanted me to talk about this, following up to the last one I did, to of course continue on this daily marathon, so I can get these out of the way. Well, I might as well go ahead and give you guys what you want anyway, so yeah, I need a drink. You know, if it's alcohol right about now, I think it would have helped quench down my depression over this, but but it's not alcohol, it's water, so nothing I can do. So basically, from what I could gather right about now, Artemis Fowl is, of course, based on the novel by the same name that was first published back in 2001. So truth be told, I actually didn't know about Artemis Fowl during my time, to say the least, but I do know for quite a while right about now, ever since Disney actually picked up the rights for it, that they've been meaning to, of course, make a movie on this book for quite some time now. So yeah, and of course I of course know that this movie has, of course, gone through some little bit of delays, but thankfully not majorly, like New Mutants, for crying out loud. So yeah, and of course now to and of course with the ongoing pandemic, it was being forced to cancel its theatrical release, leading to where we are now, with, of course, now currently streaming on Disney Plus. So yeah, to finally give you guys what you want, I think I did try resisting at first, but I know I don't want to disappoint all of you guys. So I, of course, sat down and, of course, watched the movie for myself, and yeah, I guess there's no need to explain anything on what I thought about it. I think pretty much the opening of this thoughts video just can speak for itself. It sucked. Yeah, those are the only two words I can actually say to this movie. It sucked. Yeah, but thankfully it's I think it's nothing really major, unlike the other terrible movies I've actually reviewed, where, of course, it made me physically angry. But yeah, I guess it's safe to say this is probably up there as one of the worst I've seen by far. So yeah, but honest to God, I just wish it could have been a little bit more run-of-the-mill, like, of course, like the Dr. Dolittle movie with Robert Downey Jr., but it's not. So yeah, I guess I might have found something even worse than Dolittle. You're hearing this right here. Yeah. So yeah, I think I might as well go ahead and talk about the stuff in this movie. First of all, I think pretty much the story for this movie. Honestly, I think I don't know what to think of the story. I think it's from what I can gather, I think with, of course, with what I'm seeing right about now, it just looks yeah, I think it just feels a big bland and a big overwrought, and of course not really that engaging, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, besides you have a probably a source material that not a lot of people, including myself, actually knew about. So how can you actually turn this into, of course, a full-length movie by far? So obviously they didn't. So I think story-wise, I think it's pretty much a mixture of course, modern-day world and, of course, Irish fairy tales. Excuse me. So yeah, probably a mixture of course, modern. Yeah, pretty much the modern world with, of course, Irish fantasies and fairy tales by far, which, yeah, I do find it kind of confusing, and pretty much this whole mythical and fantasy Men in Black type storyline. Yeah, I guess from what I'm seeing right about now, I just don't think it actually worked well in this movie, and I don't think it's actually really that engaging. Yeah, and not only that, but of course the writing on this movie, I think it's just a big bland and uninteresting by far. I think with of course dialogue wise, everyone says their lines in this movie very awkwardly and not very engaging. I think yeah, and of course it's yeah, I think it's pretty much what I felt about this movie writing-wise, aside from the story. Pretty much the characters, I have to say, which is, of course, the other thing I need to talk about, is, of course, yeah, all the characters in this movie is not very interesting, in my opinion. So yeah, I really don't know what has been going on for, of course, each of the characters, but my God, they're, of course, bland and uninteresting by far. I think I think with, of course, every single situation that is going on, they seem to, yeah, you're seeing it right here. They seem to be looking like this, and they, of course, talk like this. So, yeah, I mean, where's the interesting stuff? I mean, where the hell is the interesting stuff in this movie? I think pretty much from what I'm seeing, I think they had pretty much that aspect. I think currently erased out, or of course they left it at home right about now. So yeah, and pretty much the whole movie right about now has pretty much I think it's all taking place in, of course, just one location. Yeah, which is another thing I forgot to mention, which don't get me wrong, of course, being stuck in location in a movie can oh, excuse me, now, don't get me wrong, being stuck in, of course, one location and one location only in a movie, that can actually work really well, and it can actually lead to something actually really cool and interesting. But for this movie, yeah, I think the way they're trying to do it, it's just, again, it's not really that engaging. You've got to do something interesting to it, but this movie actually doesn't do that. And yeah, like I said, for the characters right by now, they are just not that interesting. So yeah, but my god, the actors they actually brought into this movie, with, of course, few ones that I can think of, like, of course, Colin Farrell. Don't get me wrong, he's actually a really good actor, and yeah, he has done a lot of good stuff in the past, but my god, what was he thinking for, of course, signing on board for this one? Yeah, or of course, maybe I just assume, from the way he's portraying his performance, I think it's almost like he's, I think he just wanted to talk to his agent and ask him, why, why the hell did I sign up for this piece of crap? So yeah, and of course, my god, Josh Gad, again, I know he's a good actor, and he has done some good stuff in the past, but yeah, I think, I know he's clearly trying in this movie, but I mean, it could have been worse. James Corden would have been on board for that, yeah, and even if that movie tanked, I think he would have actually had his moment where he, of course, lost his cool like he does in the Late Late Show, which I do find it pretty funny by far, but yeah, again, I know Josh Gad is a good actor, and he has done some good stuff in the past, but this is not one of them by far. And of course, one other actor that I should bring up for this, to which I know there's plenty of them in this movie, but I can only list the ones that I can think of, is that guy. Well, Judi Dench in this movie, well, I'll give her credit. She actually signed up for a role that's actually even worse than Cats, so there's that. So yeah, I think it's pretty much how I feel about the acting in this movie. They really don't give any solid performances, in my opinion. Like, I don't even know what direction they're of course given when, of course, making this movie. But my god, I think they could have actually would have been given much better direction, or let alone, of course, maybe the pretty much going back a bit to the writing on this movie, maybe I think it could have used a major rewrite by far. So yeah, I think it's pretty much what I think. Alright. Yeah, and speaking about the direction, now I think I do know by far that, of course, this movie is, of course, directed by Kenneth Branagh, so to which, again, I think I know this guy has actually done a lot of good stuff in the past, some of which either from acting or, of course, directing some movies in the past. So I think he actually does have some really great stuff that he has done in the past. But my God, I think with, of course, this movie right about now, yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that I really don't know what's going on through his mind when he directed this movie. I think think with of course what he's been giving, I just don't think it's actually really that engaging to me, let alone something that'll actually hook us on for a while. So, but yeah, Kenneth Branagh, I know you're a good director and have done some good stuff in the past, but this is obviously not one of them, and it's pretty much on top of course, everything else, like, of course, the cinematography, the editing, yeah, I think it's pretty much those two that I can think of. I think the cinematography is nice, but except when it's not, and the editing is actually nice and smooth, except when it's not. So, but yeah, I think it's pretty clear that I clearly hate this movie by far. But however, I will say this right about now, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of arguments in the comment section below on this one, but if there's anything that I can say positive about the movie, I will have to say it is visually interesting. So yeah, again, I think seeing of how this is a Kenneth Branagh film, I think one of the things that he actually does well is of course he wanted to make things incredibly visually interesting, like of course if you have seen my review on the live-action Cinderella remake on Family Movie Collaboration that I did with my girlfriend Casa Melody, I think if there's one thing I can praise the movie for, is that it is very visually interesting. So yeah, I think it's pretty much pretty much if you go back a bit to, of course, where I did my Family Movie Collaboration review with my girlfriend on the live-action Cinderella remake, yeah, I think it actually does showcase that Kenneth Branagh can actually deliver some really good visuals, and with, of course, the lagger that I mentioned, my opinion on the movie, yeah, pretty much on the live-action Cinderella remake, going a bit off topic on this one, I still have to admit, I still think it's actually a really good movie in my opinion. So yeah, and so yeah, I guess for if anything, I think as bad as, of course, Artemis Fowl is, I can give this movie credit that it is visually interesting. I mean, I just really love the world that, of course, all these mythical creatures live in, whether it be, of course, fairies, dwarves, goblins, and plenty of others that I can think of. They actually do give all these mythical creatures pretty much a whole entire world that they live in, which I will have to admit, I want to be in this world. I just wish that maybe this movie would have been much better if of course they had it take place throughout this entire world. So yeah, maybe something pretty much on the midst of the Chronicles of Narnia, and yeah, and even stuff we've seen in the Thor movies right about now, or even Guardians of the Galaxy. So yeah, I guess I will have to say, yeah, I think I will have to give this movie credit for delivering on some really impressive visuals by far, and even the world that all the mythical creatures live in actually do look really nice, almost like I want to be in this world. Aside from that, though, it's clearly not enough to actually save this movie in particular. So yeah, I guess it's safe to say right about now, yeah, I guess there's no doubt about it. I really didn't like this movie a whole lot. It's actually incredibly boring. It's not really that interesting. It is incredibly forgettable from beginning to end. So yeah, what else can I say about it? It just sucked. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. It just sucked. That's it. Nothing else. You could go home now. I literally have nothing else to say on that. Those are the only two words I can think of. Oh, what, you want more? Okay, fine. I can't leave you guys hanging on that. I do need to wrap this up, but hey, if you are curious to actually see this movie for yourself, then I don't see any harm on this. It's currently available on Disney Plus as we speak, so if you do want to experience it for yourself, that's fine. Definitely go check it out if you're incredibly interesting. But if you want something that's actually really engaging and interesting, then don't watch this movie right about now. You'll seriously regret it once you do. So yeah, there's nothing much else I could say about it except it's a forgettable, boring, uninteresting piece of crap that clearly doesn't need to be made in the first place. Nor will I ever know why it actually is made in the first place, because whatever the case, I think this movie clearly needs pretty much a whole, probably needs some major reworking right about now, because this movie right about now is pure crap. So yeah, pretty much for my final score right about now, I'm of course going to give this movie a yeah, I think I couldn't, yeah, I think it's pretty hard to say, so I'm gonna go for a 2 out of 10 right about now. So yeah, that's how bad it's gotten. Yeah, this movie is definitely a really terrible one, and yeah, based on what of course I'm saying, it's ranked up there as one of the worst I've seen, and for good reason. But I will give it credit, it didn't leave me physically angry, but just leave me disappointed in the end. But yeah, I guess it's safe to say, yeah, Artemis Fowl is something that I really don't want to watch again anytime soon. It is that bad, so it's pretty much all I can say about it. Alright, that of course got me calmed down right about now, so yeah, that's literally about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you have seen Artemis Fowl for yourself, then let me know in the comment section below on what you thought of that. Do you think you have a different opinion as I do? Is your opinion the same as I am, or whatever the two? I can't find any middle ground on this, but let me know in the comment section below on what you thought of this movie, if you have already seen it, as well as of course leaving me constructive criticism and or advice on how I can improve my videos in the near future. And of course, as always, feel free to send me an email if you want to ask me any questions, or if you want to book me for a con or event that'll be coming up pretty soon, hopefully. And of course, feel free to follow me on my social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and plenty other social media sites if you want to keep up to date with me, with of course all the links to them are down in the description box below. And of course, if you enjoyed today's video, then please give this video a massive thumbs up, as it really does help this channel out. And of course, subscribe to this YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell, and be sure to select all notifications, so that way you'll be notified with each and every new video that I post. So yeah, that's literally about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest thoughts video, and of course, we're going to be wrapping up, yeah, right around tomorrow, for sure. We're officially going to wrap things up right about now with, of course, going over these movies and shows based on the poll that I did on my community tab on my YouTube channels, with, of course, Konosuba Legend of Crimson. So I really don't know what to expect of it, but hopefully it'll get myself into a brighter mood right about now, so we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, in the meantime, thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, I'll not only see you tomorrow for, of course, yeah, or pretty much on Labor Day to see Konosuba Legend of Crimson, but as always, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.